Westmark High School. Today is Monday, March 29th, and it is a distance learning day for the whole school. If you are a sophomore or a junior, this is a special morning show episode on everything you need to know about the upcoming PSAT and SAT. That's right, students. The SAT/PSATs are happening this school year, and on today's episode, you will learn all about the test, how to study, some rules, and some other lingering questions you may have had. So let's jump right into it. Mark your calendars. Sophomores will take the PSAT on Wednesday, April 14th, and all 11th graders will take the SAT on Thursday, April 15th. Just a reminder, students, state testing for 10th and 11th graders is mandatory, and you must come into the school building to take the test. So that means that even if you are a DL student, you must come into the building for testing. If you or your parents are uncomfortable with you coming into the building this year, please contact the front office at 401-821-6596. On the test day, you must be at school at 7:30 a.m. sharp to take the test. You will be dismissed around 12:30 p.m., but you are required to stay in the school during the entire school day unless you have a signed permission slip linked in the Google document that should be sent to you or will be sent to you shortly. On the day of the assigned test, you must complete the daily COVID attestation form before entering the building. Students will enter the building and be placed in a room with 10 to 12 other students to take the test. The individual rosters and room numbers will be shared via email and Google Classroom soon. Remember that all COVID protocols are still in effect. Please wear a mask for the day of testing. If you miss your assigned testing block, there may be a makeup testing day. However, it is important that you do not miss this test. Now let's talk about some rules you may want to know and supplies you may want to bring for the test. To begin, all cell phones must be turned off during the test. If your phone goes off during the test, you and the other students in the room may have your test disqualified. Therefore, your cell phones will be collected before the test begins. The test will take place entirely on your Chromebooks. You must use your school-issued Chromebook for the test. If your Chromebook does not work, please drop it off at the front desk or fill out the broken Chromebook repair form on our school's website. So what do you need to bring with you for the day of the test? Well, you need your Chromebook for one, earbuds, a non-graphing calculator, it must be standard, pencils, and, if you would like, some scrap paper for the test. You may be wondering about bathrooms. Yes, you may use the bathroom even during the test if it is an emergency. However, note that during the test, the time is ticking, so use your time wisely, students. Sometimes when taking the test, you may have some questions. Students, please note that all your questions may not be answered. Some may and some may not. The teachers cannot give you any hints or bits of advice like your normal test. Now let's jump into the testing block. The day will consist of 3 periods: the reading, writing, language test block, followed by a break period, and then a math/essay test block. The reading section is 65 minutes and contains 52 multiple choice questions. These questions may be passages or pairs of passages consisting of literature, historical documents, social sciences, and natural sciences. The writing and language section is 35 minutes long and consists of 44 multiple choice questions about grammar, vocabulary context, and editing skills. After that, you will have your break period in which you can eat a snack, study, or just relax. After your break period, you will take the math section of the test. This part of the test is broken down into a calculator and non-calculator set. In total, there are 58 multiple choice questions. The non-calculator section has 20 questions and is 25 minutes long. The calculator section is 55 minutes long and has 38 questions. These math questions can consist of Algebra 1 and 2, geometry, and trigonometric skills. Lastly, you will take the essay section, which you will be given 50 minutes to complete. When you're done with your test, you should check your answers and all of your work. There will not be much for you to do if you finish early, so please make sure you check your answers. As a reminder, the testing block should be done around 12:30 p.m. You are also required to stay the full school day and will be given free lunch after the test. If you do not want to stay the full school day, you will be required to fill out an early dismissal form, which has been sent out to all students, or will be sent out soon. Now, if you are interested in checking, sending, or receiving your scores, check out the Google document, which will be sent out to all students. Click this link and it will direct you to how to check your scores. If you are not happy with your scores, you are allowed to retake the test. This is called superscoring your test, where the high scores on your old test and the new test will be merged based on the section for the best possible overall score. You must check out the College Board to see which of the next testing windows is available. Now, this may seem very stressful, but no worries, wizards. Here are some ways you can study for the PSAT/SAT. You can play the SAT game show Kahoot featuring tips from the class of 2020. You can take virtual simulations of the test, which is on screen. Here are some Kahoots and Quizlets you can also use to help you study. And here are some suggestions on books you can read that can also help. And that's all for this special episode of The Morning Show. If you have any questions, contact Miss Hassel, Mr. Green, Mr. Alves, Mr. Grenier, Miss Mummy, or myself, Morganne Judd. We will see you back here tomorrow for The Morning Show. Have a good day, wizards.